welcome to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to we around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. My name now Usman Ibrahim Mara. Today we will have a look at the 18th of February. They mark another Armed Forces Day. We recount the memories of the Salon Republic of Salon Armed Forces today here on the Epic Morning Show. And it's the very first day of Ramadan. May Allah continue for guide us through, continue for aid us as we continue for keep the fast over the next 29 days. Good morning to all Muslims. Good morning, Sierra Leone. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show. Talk about why prayer is important. There are some people there are some people around wiki say, like for Muslims for example, you get some Muslims where not only in Ramadan you see them. I mean, this morning in masjids them across the country we are fully packed. For example, we get in our area. I mean, masjid we're not full up. People were outside today, they even pray, even at the streets. You only see this way time reach for Ramadan. But here's the thing, you don't have to wait till Ramadan before you actually go out and pray to Allah Almighty. I mean, Allah they see every single small effort we make. Continue for serve the one God where we all get. Of course, we can look at a very critical issue today here on the Epic Morning Show. And as we continue for the pray for the Republic of Salon Armed Forces, RSLAF, for continue for be diligent, stay strong in protecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Salon. This is not the Epic Morning Show. Continue for be prayerful, not only at a pressing moment.
Friday gonna mocks, all Sunday gonna church.
Every Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in the country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on the hot one. Up to
chances to win big wins. Go to the website onexbet.sl or app, enter promo code GameSL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
For win big money every single day, Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And that's so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want from 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's in you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
As a parent, what do you give your child for healthy growth? Benimix is the answer. Made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress. Enjoy them at any time. Just make sure that BFC is on the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart. Here with Reginald Bayanojukutu. Reginald, I want for boss the bubble already. Last night we release. Be on the breaking news segment.
Exactly. Good morning, Usman, and good morning to fervent listeners them out there. And I want for say blessed holy month to the Muslims them and the Christians them, as both religion they observe the moment of fasting today. But quickly inside the breaking news highlight this morning. Lansana Doumbouya don't be granted bail. So the National Secretary General of the main opposition of the People's Congress don't be granted bail and don't be released following his recent court appearance. And also the matter don't be adjourned to Tuesday 24th February 2026 for further hearing. So well, of course we see when he released him, he went to the party headquarters on the heads of supporters and be David. Let's see something here.
All right, so we go bring them on very soon. But it makes some comments within the party headquarters. He say he not be going to pardon Bago because he wants to be a hero. He talk lots of things with regards to a release. President Julius Madabiu, we don't know if be press charges against the APC National Secretary General lawyer Lansana Doumbouya. But however, now what do you think say this mean for the APC party, the opposition?
I think it's good for them. The fact that they don't receive the energy now, it sounds very good. So that statement, maybe it's kind of very much interesting, but I'm sure that's something I would have to go deeper.
Yeah, we also see a play Egona Fila yesterday.
Immediately, and in fact, that was one of the
major highlights. Them.
And that was one of the reasons you understand yesterday with the big for the in lead defense team with the big say is a fervent Muslim. So then they asked that then go release him on bail so that you go able to observe the moment of fasting and all. But let's hear something now. Okay.
National executive and the NAC members them, Boku thank you, especially the acting chairman. I want to tell all the other executives them from the regional to the district, the constituencies and the ward, all the executives, the solidarity we want to show to the party. Yes, as National Secretary General, we want to show to me, but no say primarily now because of the party, I make so we show that's all. And me, I don't do anything for make the chemical Pademba Road for become a hero. It has never been my plan. It's not my intention. I would never do anything what they do for become a hero. So I don't want to make anybody class me as a hero. I don't want to let anybody class me as anything. Me not just an ordinary servant where they work for the party under the leadership.
Okay, Reginald.
Yes, so that's statement. And again, the National Revenue Authority (NIA) don't say Sierra Leone record 17.3 billion in domestic revenue for 2025. So that is in new loans, by the way, which is 17.3 trillion old loan. So the Sierra Leone consolidated fund being closed in 2025 financial year with a whopping 70.34 billion in total domestic revenue, according to the latest statement of the fiscal operation issued under Section 66(1) of the Public Financial Management Act of 2016. So the figure being covered receipts into payment out of consolidated fund for December 2025, which shows the government collect 1.9 billion in December alone, bringing the accumulated revenue for the year to 17 billion 343 million 127,000 millions. Income tax lead collection. Income tax remain the backbone of domestic revenue. Now, contributing, we get 8.72 billion for the year, including 922 million in December. Goods and services tax (GST), followed with 2.76 billion with custom and excise duty added to the 1.6 billion. But these are figures that will definitely analyze a lot. But for Kamal Usman, and say they meets the targets last year in terms of revenue generation, and then say they want for outshine than in 2026.
Then they're going to the consolidated revenue fund. Waiting government they use them on the ASO for. I mean, we expect them for provide essential needs for the people, like build hospitals, build
pay
roads,
salaries
schools,
to
salaries to government
workers. Yes,
and we expect for say they're going to increase the minimum wage in April. But lots of things there. I think they will need more fund.
Exactly.
I think they need for do more for raise more revenue for government.
Finally, Usman, quickly, the main opposition All People's Congress don't say then go close nomination today for individuals that we want for the world executive members. So nomination is closing today around 6 in the evening. So the press release is out and say after today they're not going to allow any nomination again. So that's how we're having the breaking news highlight this morning.
All right, you there with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to we around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. We did come discuss on the Armed Forces Day commemoration today. Do you want natural tea that refreshes your body? Looking for something healthy and gentle on digestion? Want a tea that keeps you feeling refreshed all day? Aoti is your answer, got you covered. Made from naturally grown tea leaves, it's healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there is always more to enjoy and share. Aoti, natural freshness in every sip, brought to you by Karel.
Me say you no go ever sin again. From today you no go witch, you no go thief, you no go lie again. You no go ever.
Where they affect Salon and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment, and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in the country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on Ottawa. Up to important issue them where they affect Salon and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment, and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in the country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on Ottawa. Up to important issue them where they affect Salon and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political.
Today on February 18, and it mark another Armed Forces Day. We recount the memories today here on the Epic Morning Show. But what is RSLAF. RSLAF, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, don't they help the country over the past decades them in maintaining security and territorial integrity of Salone? RSLAF over the past decades don't play a critical role, especially in the Salone Civil War, the 11 years long civil war. So today, as many years them don't become, this day set apart for recognize the role of the military in safeguarding national sovereignty, for honor fallen heroes, for celebrate the reforms and professionalism within RSLAF, and for strengthening the civil-military relations. So, of course, that's make we can see every single year during the military parade, you see lots of civilians them all gather with the military personnel them and politicians for celebrate the Armed Forces Day. Now, we don't say them, so they sort of reconstruct RSLAF after the country 11 years long civil war be end in 2002. Since then, it don't undergo significant reform them with international support, we transition into a more professional and accountable force. So we know say back then, Salone be receive peacekeepers them from Sudan, from Kenya, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Guinea, for can safeguard the peace of Salone during the 11 years long civil war. It so happens that after the end of the war, we now get Salone military personnel them going out to help other countries to safeguard the peace. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Say just show within we actually celebrate RSLAF for at this very critical time. So how is this day being celebrated across the country? You can get activities them like a military parade we will carry on today now Okipage. We go also get award ceremonies them of senior high-ranking and top-performing military personnel them of RSLAF. We also get community outreach, interfaith Thanksgiving service, and also public statement from the Commander-in-Chief, when President Julius Maada Bio. We expect that from today as we commemorate and celebrate Armed Forces Day nationwide, a public holiday. You there with the Epic Morning Show. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Stay with me on all the major social media handles them, 99.3 FM and Choice FM.
So when you want to Papa God and make a promise, say you no go ever sin again. From today you no go witch, you no go thief, you no go lie again. You no go ever pull your company way. Say the one that we don't die, not them don't reach. We may not die yet, we them they come. Oh Lord, we gonna wait until we time come. So when you want to Papa God and make a promise, say you no go ever sin again. From today you
welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Introducing Abdulrahman Kamara, station manager for Star Television. Good morning, Mr. Kamara.
Good morning, my brother.
Mr.
Happy Armed Forces Day.
Yes, and we also know today at the start of the holy month of Ramadan too.
Inshallah.
Yes, and but however now though, let's talk about the Armed Forces Day. Tell me about what you know about the Salone Republic of Armed Forces, RSLAF in a whole.
Thank you so very much. First of all, we try to understand, say, this day come or set aside for honor the sacrifices of military personnel. Them we die, whether retire or serving as well. And every year it is observed on 18 February. We all can recall as well that on the 23rd of March 1991 to 18 January 2002, Salone experienced a bloody civil war waged by the Revolutionary United Front under the leadership of Fode Sanko. On the 18th of January 2002, the late former President Ahmed Tijan Kaba officially declared the war done, meaning the war is over. On the 18th February 2010, the Armed Forces Day was declared to honor the sacrifices made by military personnel, not only in the civil war, but in other conflicts and disasters in and out of the country. And today, the Armed Forces, they will be commemorated as well as celebrated every year for remember the fallen military personnel where they died in the line of duty while protecting the peace, stability, and security of the state and the world at large. Similarly, the day is as well celebrated for recognize retired serving military personnel for their diligent and continuous efforts for protect the peace, stability, and security of the country. But before this day, I feel it has been morphed. Before this day, we begin to celebrate what we call the Mayon Day. We then celebrate on the 24th of January every year in recognition of the same victory, the Mayon.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was one of the crucial battles, the Mayon, one of the crucial battles, the Sierra Leone forces then, we overcome the Japanese battalion and captured a stronghold. So from there, we celebrate that Mayon Day on the 24th of January 1945, 81 years today, since that incident happened, when the Salon troops been defeat the Japanese troops.
Usai.
Na Mayon, na Myanmar, one of the East Asia countries.
So the Salon Armed Forces now be peacekeeping mission on a peacekeeping mission in Myanmar?
Well, it wasn't a peacekeeping mission, a combat mission. Because you get two sets. You get a peace enforcement mission, you get a peacekeeping mission. When you talk of a peace mission, now one way they go for keep the peace, especially when there is a truce. They say una go aside. So una acts as a buffer for ensure say the two warring parties have not come together. But when you enter into a combat theater, you go there as a fighting force. So the day the Mayon was now merged into the armed forces, and now it has been celebrated on the 18th of February, where this day don't fall to the week coincide with the holy month of Ramadan.
Yeah, but
so at 12 today, at the Julius Mathebio Parade Square, we see a lot of fanfare. We see a lot of military parade. Not only that, this particular celebration, we mark the 17th Armed Forces Day celebration. Is so solemn that if you go to the hockey pitch at 12 today, you get the opportunity for see military generals we serve in the ECOMOG during the war. As I talk to you, many of them, all of them, they don't come. The one they would invite, like the General Upande, like the General Timothy Shaupidi. All of them are here because then they honor them today. They give them medals of recognition.
All right.
And not only that, again today, during the parade,
the statement.
The Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces will launch the first ever national defense and strategic policy under the leadership. Well, this is a strategy way they direct the pathway to the military. All along the military, don't be dependent on government. But this strategy, they tell you, say, the military get a national responsibility for even go into defense enterprise. Little wonder that we get what we call the defense military enterprise. So they launch them. Now the military, they into agriculture, they into aquaculture, they into fish pond, all the one day.
For raise revenue for themselves?
For raise revenue for themselves.
Okay.
But not only for themselves, a greater percentage, they go into the consolidated revenue fund, but they get a revolving fund way for take care of the army. That go address accommodation challenge, that go address so many other things. So this particular policy now inform the military for take part into what we call the national contribution. Over the years, the Salon Army don't be over-reliant only on government. That just government subvention.
And government not get enough for give.
Yeah, government not get enough for actually, because they are competing priorities. You get Ministry of Defense,
and defense also priority for government.
Of course, defense is a priority for government. Now the Class A and institutions and.
But we know of the available funding for the military for last year, the national budget, or this year.
No, these are things you don't talk on air. There are specific things you don't talk on here. For actually, can't tell you the strength of the military. It is
No, I mean budget
No,
allocated for the military. I mean, those are public information in other countries.
Well, you can go to the document where the Minister of Finance read in the Parliament.
Okay, but you know,
I
aware.
don't get them off me head when I talk to you.
All right, but you think, say, during these Armed Forces Day celebrations, you forget like high-end military parade, as in not to just forget personnel them working at the pitch. Instead, see we displaying with strength the military strength of Salon. Like we see, for example, in Guinea, Mamadi Doumbouya displayed Guinea military strength during the inauguration of FARM just last month.
Well, I dare say we go display what you get.
We go display what we get.
We display what
we get.
we get.
What we get.
We get what we get. When you go there, you go see what we get.
What do you think say we get?
We get what we feel say it convincing for us as a force to actually go.
Mr. Kamara, please.
No,
please, let's answer the question. What do you think say we get?
No.
How strong is the Salon military today?
From the definition of what we be as a military, I believe say we are strong enough. Otherwise, the 11-year rebel war without resilience, without any military capability, though there are slip sides, but that don't tell you say the collective aspiration of the military officers then, you understand, the service personnel then, the commitment of the military for create that what we call an esprit de corps, that spirit of cohesion, allow we defeat the enemy. Otherwise, this country for on the bazaar as of now, they will tell you say the rebel don't take over. But the resilience of the army, you understand? And now the good thing will not happen. What we've been get immediately after the war, we've been created what to call a kind of an ad hoc joint force. We say the entire military, they under just one what we call a joint force command. But as of now, there is a pathway where they lead the military for solidifying themselves, for actually ensure say they're in the better position now for move to international standard. Now we go to call it tri-service. The tri-service, na a situation where you get an existing standalone air force. The tri-service, na a situation where they tell you say you get an existing standalone naval force. The tri-service are an existing force where they tell you say you get an infantry where they stand alone. Now make you get the chief of defense staff, you get the chief of general staff, you get the chief of naval staff, and you get the service chiefs as well as the ACDSs and all of these. So this now a situation where they move the army. Yes, we declare ourselves over the years that we've not done much. It's not the fault of the army. The army are one institution.
Oh, that's their fault. Government?
Not so. Previous government as well as existing government. Now we are making effort for actually move out of that particular thing. The military not a one way attracted to NGO. You understand? Because when you do that, it undermine command and control. It undermine the authority of the state. You understand? It is a solely government-subvented institution. But with this particular national strategic policy and defense policy, and they try to tell you say now, the military now themselves get a pathway for ensure say they raise revenue for themselves. They reduce the over-reliance on government for ensure say they move on their own. And this don't point out to the fact, if you go now, there is an existing rice cultivation or rice production productivity where the military embark on. You get the cashew, you get the fish pond, you get the animal husbandry in Kabbalah. So all that one there at the end of the year, when they go out, you feel say revenue, they come in for the army.
They go out, did they sell them to the public or not for their families?
No, not for the families. This is for public consumption and they sell them. Raise revenue for themselves. So if you come and ask me, all you needed to know, I know you're curious to know which kind of ammunition will they go display, how many aircraft will they go display. That is not to be answered.
Well, you expect say we go display
the army they display.
We go display to get. Mr. Abdul Rahman, we go display to get.
Yes, of course. But
how strong you think the Salon military today be? How strong the military be?
If you sit down here with peace, you breathe, you do everything. The November 26 alone don't tell you say there is cohesiveness in the force. Otherwise, this country for don't slide into anarchy. November 26, now a good signaler for tell you say the military, the Republic of Sierra Leone Army, they intact.
But
Otherwise.
how strong are they compared to the neighbors them? You don't think so they receive threats, international threats from Guinea, for example? If Guinea don't illegally continue to occupy Salon land, Nayenga, for over 2 decades now, since the end of the 11 years long civil war. I think they don't partition Yenga, just a part of them belong to Salon, with the armed forces there, a part of them, now Guinean troops them did it. So you think they will receive threats, external threats at this moment?
Well, I know what comes to them and tell you, say, will they get an external threat? But all I could say, the younger issue they refer to is a troubling reality.
Of the issue of the problems our staff continue to face.
It is a troubling reality. Because when you get somebody who encroach into territorial integrity, you understand, you get cause for it's a cause for concern. But as you think, like many other Sierra Leoneans, they think, now all we needed to do, let's fight them. Let's take them off from that particular zone. You don't fight. You know they enter into a total war with your neighbor. The answer to this is The answer to this is diplomacy.
Well, how about those who don't
there
say?
Are times
we don't say we did.
No,
actually,
there are times war not the answer.
Yes.
For solve a problem.
Yes.
Engage in diplomatic overture.
As we've seen President Biyu has been doing over the past years. Then.
Like all other presidents.
Yeah, but there have been some
we don't say... Jan Kaba started it off.
There have been some we don't say... I'm coming, Mr. Kamara. There have been some we don't say Salon is scaled back from doing anything physical because Salon, the military, the Republic of Salon Armed Forces is incomparable to the Republic of Guinea military.
Would I make that comparison there? You get a reference.
But okay, you still don't answer today.
You get a reference.
You think say Salon army past the Guinean army?
I know come sit down and say there are certain things when I talk to you. Your strength of your force is something you don't discuss on air. As a journalist, you get to know this. In the military, you get to call line to talk. You don't expect me for be footloose and fancy free for just come sit and tell you say we get 900 armor cars, we get aircrafts, we get laser weapons, we get these. It's uncalled for. You don't do that. You
don't do that in Sierra Leone, but it's done everywhere except Sierra Leone.
Well, the Americans themselves, they can tell you, don't take hook, line, and sinker what the Americans or what the Russians keep saying. Those are military propagandas. Now for scare your enemy. One of the best weapons they use against your enemy is propaganda. You can even tell her what you don't get. You subdue them by way of doing that.
All right.
You understand? All I could say, we get a professional army. We get a very strong army. You understand?
Okay.
If you look at the display of the Leopard 1, we last engagement in the combat theater, now Somalia, it was a game changer. So as a Sierra Leonean, why we don't need to appreciate instead of coming with so many questions? Why we don't need to appreciate the little that we're doing?
Mr. Abdulrahman, let's go now for a very short break. Still with the Epic Morning Show. Say it way.
You sabi many means? I can tell you, that Solomon is first food love dando.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where it is and fine. Now Salon here and they make them. Now it make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking go strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC banner. Benny Mix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, go on number 44 Battle Street, Piton, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, go strong, go smart.
Some Moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Carel, you get the best of the two worlds them. For tea lovers them, Carel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It will give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and save for share. Carel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Carel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. On Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to me around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. Mr. Abdul Rahman, let's talk about the importance of this day in the 21st century. Why Sierra Leoneans them today for go now keep it now the President Julius Maada Parade Center for actually celebrate with the army and the politicians them today in this very important day for the country.
Well, let's take the politicians off from the equation. This is about the military. We need to celebrate. The reason why we go through a very turbulent war. We witness a kind of a brutal annihilation of lives and property, destruction where we still not able to come to the reality of within before the 11-year rebel war. We need to celebrate because we don't regain the consciousness as a nation that never shall we again go into short a war. If you want change, be within for influence change. But you don't need to take up arms against innocent civilians. We need to celebrate because the army over the years don't stay apolitical. We need to celebrate because the army don't demonstrate, which I can say, that esprit de corps, that spirit of cohesion.
Yeah, well, I think that is really, really true because if you compare Salon to other countries, them most in sub-Saharan in West Africa, we don't get a wave of military coups them over the past years. Then when the military they come into government, they take over the country. We've not seen an attempt like that, except for what will happen during the November 10 event in Freetown.
November 26th.
26th.
Yeah. So we need for celebrating resilience as a nation, and we need for celebrate with participation into the peace support operations. Perhaps you might not aware. When the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, under the then Chief of Defense Staff, late Lieutenant General Samuel Umar Williams, been enter the combat theater in Somalia, the participation of We Follow You But One became then a game changer. We kept the rebels at bay. You could imagine. Well sophisticated, well armed. You get a country, go into a warring situation outside a country, everybody armed as Somalia. By the entry of the Liubat One, the Sierra Leone contingent, right, becomes a game changer. We went to Sudan. The former Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General, retired, Sule Sese, you understand, was a battalion commander. We get a situation where late KES Monde became a contingent commander, first in the history of the country, a contingent commander. That's how you say you get the responsibility to oversee all other troops, all other contributing nations into the combat theater. So we need to celebrate because the military don't keep the line of professionalism in the midst of all the challenges that we get. The military don't stay apolitical. The military don't stay professionalism. Of all isolated incidences, you not go dismiss them. Yes.
Yeah, but in this point, we don't see two military officers then kill then colleagues them. Is that okay?
That's ever okay. Even one. I say this again.
So we still face problem at the military.
No, it is not a problem. You don't take them from the particular to the general. Otherwise, you commit to call a fallacy of reasoning. You understand? In logic, we go to call deductive and inductive reasoning. You get for deduce, for actually know what really happened. And there are investigations. And the truth about it, would I do so? It's now standing trial. The other one we kill, the last one. You understand? Well, he fired himself. He attempted for killing himself.
He died now.
You understand? He died dead on arrival.
Yes.
At the entrance of a 34 military hospital. You understand? How you come to the conclusion, say, because of that happened, so collectively, so the military, he can't even dismiss mental derangement. Even among us journalists, we get people awake who just behave erratically. You understand? We can say because of one person behave so. Not so we say situation where one journalist, because of envy or what else, police reports, take gangsters and go kill a station manager. You go one take and send us so slash it.
All right.
No, not taken from the particular to the general. We get for be careful.
Oh.
Now we ensure that the premise always follow the
Mr. Abdulrahman,
the conclusion.
Salon don't send peacekeeping troops them from the military. I mean, even the military attempted coup OC happened until recently in West Africa. President Julius Madabio also sent some Salon military personnel them for go protect the country democracy. How you think say Salon image don't be given this support with the military that they give to other nations them in recent years?
Well, let me make the point. There was never a situation when the President of Guinea-Bissau, there was a formed troop for go as peacekeeping. No, there was never. I saw that report. I'm at all times with the military. I saw that report. Many people and they say Salon don't send troops. We never.
But President Bio, as the chairman of ECOWAS, say he go sort of mobilize.
He go mobilize, but that it was never.
So we not send.
We never come into foot.
We not send troops them.
We
to
not ever send troops. Let not make any misleading citation. You understand? We not send troops. We get for commend the leadership of His Excellency the President as the chair of ECOWAS. A rapid intervention being help for put the situation at bay. And now we don't see a very quelling situation at the country whose side that thing happened. And the president has been reinstated. You understand? Before that, the Nigerians, they don't ever go there. Mark you, when they talk of sending troops, it's not as easy like when they say at the Kamna Epic morning show, I just left Nami Osna Hill Station and I ride, take Okada, Kamna, I can't sit down. You need what to call troop formation. Okay. It's capital intensive.
All right.
You understand? We get staff officers now various countries where they are doing extremely well. We get staff officers now other countries they are doing extremely well.
All right.
So on that basis, there was never a situation where Salobi ever sent troops to that warring country.
Mr. Abdulrahman, however now do I want to make you give me a case study of a time where we say one proud moment of the Salon military where you don't witness, where you're very proud of until today.
Me and you two not ever born. History is history. We still celebrate. If we celebrate the World War I on the 11th of November, the 11th day, the 11th hour, the 11th month, that don't tell you say the strides away where the global power become together for defeat the enemy. When at Germany, it was a victorious moment. I've been telling you say in 1939 to 1945, the Burma War, now Myanmar in South Asia, that was a battle where the Salon army been defeat the Japanese forces and captured a stronghold. That victory occurred on the 24th of January 1945. 81 years today. Yeah, as I see, even 30. You understand? So you know we ever imagine. That is history. We need to celebrate. You understand? We need to celebrate with resilience as a nation, 11-year rebel war. Congo, the war still they rage on. Myanmar, they become unstable. You get countries away, rebel war don't did till whenever. Ours, 11-year rebel war, was very dastardly. It was a brutal annihilation, a destroy. We still not able to come into the reality of the consequences of that particular war. But with resilience, you understand, professionalism, and the standards that we keep within the Republic of Salon Armed Forces, now we just say we are a proud nation. Otherwise, if the army decides, say, we are going this way, aside from the political intention, mark you, now still we rage on the same thing. You understand? With participation in combat mission in Somalia, Congo, Mali. You understand? Yes.
How successful will operations in Mali be?
It's successful because we with the other contributing troops, we kept the rebel at bay. Mali don't fall? No.
Okay.
Mali is being governed. Now they get a military head of state. But the fact of the argument here is the participation of the military, the Salon military, be it a contingent, be it a company, you understand, it was well meaningful.
Right.
So we therefore appreciate ourselves. But most importantly, with participation now Somalia, when a combat mission, it was not a peacekeeping.
All right.
And we don't make the distinction between what it constitutes a peacekeeping force and a peace enforcement mission.
Okay.
Yet in effect, maybe for ensure that you secure your life and go for your goal and objective.
Okay.
That's a total war.
Okay, introducing Solomon
So
Sundu,
we need for celebrate.
Executive Director of BFound. Good morning, Mr. Sundu. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Usman. Good morning, listeners.
Mr. Sundu, today again we celebrate Armed Forces Day. Why you think Sierra Leoneans should celebrate Armed Forces Day?
There is a lot. Like I meet my colleague, they analyze about, the participation with Sierra Leone don't make ever since before me and you save the born. It talk about the Burma War, it talk about the 1945 war, and all of that. Salome become, Salome emerge as victorious within then, supporting the way they go support other countries. And mark you, within the sub-region, Sierra Leone don't stand the test of time. We talk about we only war safe, not even the participation of international war, but you talk about peacekeeping, you talk about other areas of intervention. Sierra Leone don't participate a lot. Recently, like my colleague they talk about Somalia, we all know we talk about Sierra Leone. Now Sierra Leone claim, where you talk about the Al-Shabaab, the rebel will be so tormenting. But Sierra Leone look, tin up the way them for tin up, then steady them, now then side then
they still there?
Well, no, we're not gonna say wait till we talk about the credence the way Salon don't make, the thing the way Salon don't do, Salon military don't do. Now that's what they are for, not so.
Yeah.
Whether they did now or not they did now, but we say which thing they don't do.
But the operations in Somalia was successful.
Oh yes, because we had the successfulness and all the other things that we didn't do, right? And you come back to we own war now, 11-year war. We will talk say yes, we welcome like we had the civil war, we will call the senseless war. We military then try, even though we reach a time, time which the military self not be trust each other. You get the sobel among them, we they against the other factions. But as we say, when the late man Pakaba, he decide for let them that was then, after the war, soldier don't mix up, you know who than are the loyal soldier. Now that's sending me the axe. We get loyal soldier, we get soldier we not loyal. Then disband the army. You know that? Then disband the army in Sierra Leone. Disband all army. All one that will be loyal, then come back, then can do new recruitments. And that's how you see Nigeria support we will get most of the big ones and now they most of them now that go to that training day. The British then self come then do we own support. Then we come back, we restore we army. And up to now, since the war done, no matter what you talk, Salon army don't stand the test of time. We look at the democracy, you look at the sub-region, what's on the happen, you look at Guinea, you look at, the other areas them, where military intervention on there, boku thing on there, where, politicians don't ignite for we military just come into governance or take over governance, but they're not do one because they know the value of democracy. They know it's not their work. They know their rules. Say yes, they rule now for save lives and property. And we talk about conventional war. Then they forgo. So for me, I think we need to give them kudos. They don't do their own parts. We need to give them kudos and bravo to them.
But why think you say a union stand for Commodity Day for celebrate this particular day with the military?
Well, mean like military where they celebrate the armed forces day, not to like civilian for commot for go support. Now for just the solidarity. For example, why did they commemorate this day today? Now the one they would don't lost during the war, the one they we don't die for long, the one they we suffer, the one they we gets too much of I would say, injuries and the like. So if they say armed forces day, now for recognize them presence, now for recognize them being as human being, that's then sacrifice where they make another go in vain. So we don't need for come out for who celebrate. We just get for them in solidarity with them. I made them declare as national holiday. For let you know you host and things say yes, you military, now you military. And we see them over the years when military, something that don't happen at this country here. Like for example, the August 9, 10, 11, we see what happen. We see the November field coup. Maybe brother now we see them. Most of them back to the day. We the day at the front we see exactly what's in the happen. Now I can call in general. We no one take the credence to that. You know, for me, it has been reporting for military. You know, with all of this. So I want for say with all of the we do happen at Salon. What I mentioned the August 9, 10. Remember the November field coup. We be there at street. So we know exactly what they don't do, and one for say bravo to them. Made them keep the ball rolling. Made them stand the test of time within West Africa. Made them show themselves, yes, that they're able for uphold the democratic tendencies for we country.
So the Commander-in-Chief, President Julius Maada Bio, could also be expecting in public statements during the parade. What do you expect President Bio for say today?
Mark you NSSF na once a military man. And make you always say a military is always a military. You make soldier man where they died and would say you say more like them rank than they if my former brigadier, you former mayor, colonel, it died than him they retired. They will call it and say retired brigadier, retired colonel, you know, retired captain, you know, that kind of thing where they inside and this nine colleagues them nine constituency one day where it really need for pay much attention to, and a lot of things the way for we based on the economy. If President Biobi gets in way, I believe say like even they will be force baggy way would they see if I don't change and because then one thing way would they say the military need for live their life with better life. Even though other thing and they you know na me say military you know they demonstrate you don't ever read and they military, police, any security apparatus only demonstrate whether you salary poor, whether you get poor conditions, whether you know, they feel disenfranchised, that made them call and say, obey and report. So President Bio, I believe, say the commoner power, if we make the army become a robust, me now one possibly at the campaigns, at the advocate, that even though not in war, but Sierra Leone no get jets. Sierra Leone no get jets. I don't know if they in the pipeline or then keep on the CM. Look, Guinea, we see the
inauguration of Mamadi Doumbouya.
Exactly. More tanks, then kind of stuff then they say the 10 way they in war. Now that's why they keep sick behind the much for the 10 way neighbor go crazy.
Because I mean they ask Mr. Abdulrahman just now, how strong is the Salon military? Because we see the military parade in Conakry. We get an invasion into a land, Yenga, and you know it's partitioned. Part of na Salon gets part of na Guinean military. So how strong will military be? If we talk about protection of territorial integrity, how strong it actually be?
They're strong. We know they will envisage war in that direction. We talk about Yenga. I make we exploit all avenue. We talk about diplomacy. You talk about international litigations, and I believe say that they on the pipeline for Yenga make it come back to Salon. But I want to tell you this. Guinea don't can assist Salona. The tell we get we war, we not the rebel war. I think say Salon don't stand the test of time. Then we call and say Bombardier. But they know that a Salon. Salon, not to say we they afraid any war. Always what they say, let we equip ourselves more and more because we don't go into war before. And like then kind of external aggression, for example, within Guinea do. If not any other country, like we don't see them Valkasi Peninsula, the other side, and they but believe the Salon for don't take that, but we believe in dialogue. And Guinea now I would say now we own sister country where the relationship not too strong from time immemorial. You talk from the Secretary time. Then say they say for the direct Guineans them, which most of this country now Salon they come. Secretary tell Papa Sheki say and they accept idlers and the like. But you know, Salon and Guinea don't they
brotherly nations.
And me way they talk now, my family, I would say half Salon, half Guinea, you know, all of them. So
and even me or you, we can even go Conakry for vacation, go 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we come back. So,
exactly. So when they say let we go into war, I make with a plea to the conscience of Mamadi we don't turn, civilian president like President Bio now. May he look and see reason, not so that kind minutes demand now na civilian president, but we talk about the preparedness. Sierra Leone, we minutes and doubt them. If me brother don't mention about the wars and West alone don't go through bomber war, but we look at some Salone succeed, the technique then the tactics them. We campaign ground fights, they calling them. They would tell them Guinea will say and get bombarded, but we ground troops them. They're very powerful. Salome minutes very powerful. So we still need for encourage President Bio. The statement now today, he say we don't get jets prepared. We don't know, so we don't get how many armored car. Recent armories. So
we need them.
Yeah, we need them.
Why we need them?
Why we need them? Because now a country. You don't talk about 7 states. Sovereignty. What do you mean? Now that's you get for prepare yourself for any incursion, for any external aggressions. We need them, if you ask me. So President Bio would expect say if we keep the military, even if they go, let we military they alive. Let them be strong more and more.
All right, Mr. Abdulrahman, what do you expect President Bio for say today?
Well, President Bio, ever since I follow him from where he come to power when he address troops, the hockey pitch then, now Julius Maada Bio Parade Square, he has been very much consistent. When I say consistent, absolutely consistent for ensure say professionalism in the army is being raised. And he always remind the military, all right, for say, because people like you confuse between military and army. These are two distinct but interrelated. An army generally just a sector of the military, where you get the infantry, parasitic refer to the army. Well, when you say the military encompass the navy, the air force, and the infantry as well.
Now all sector.
You understand? So, I anticipate what you get for say with the recognition of the people that we can. You believe say proud of these as part of the commemoration of the Armed Forces Week. We been get one retired British general, David Richards. We come now, then go now the landmark, now Okro Hill, inside the pool the West Side Boys. I was with him. I was part of that party. I was part of the come the way go to that place for just go see and believe say here is where we perform. And today we get Americans we help we get Ukrainians we fed Jordanians Guineans of course a bulk of the guests that we come, right? A bulk of the guests them now Nigerians retired generals,
yes,
like the great General Opande. If you don't ever see, you were a little boy, you don't see the war perhaps, but go to Okipich and go see General Opande today. We be stationed no side, now Joe Ibide, for stop the rebellion, for enter inside Freetown. General Opande, he was at the Cochrane yesterday, where the CDS welcome him. So many of the retired generals, then deny. So this one you say, you emphasis about how strong are we? We are strong.
All right.
You understand? We are strong. You see, in nation, I'll just tell you something. When the war started in Ukraine, people let me just feel say the Russians they will just take Ukraine inside 2 days and defeat them. But with collective resilience, now the war still a ravage. So nobody has been declared a winner.
Okay.
The mind,
thank you.
And that's a total war, not a limited war. And we as a nation, we economic standing, not they allow we for fight either a limited war or a total war. When you talk of a total war, now USAID they use all the resources of human infrastructure into the war.
Thank
you.
A
limited war, that's just a limited aspect of what you want gain. So in all of this today, we are celebrating our heroes. We acknowledge the contribution of the people that we come and help with, especially the retired generals from Guinea, the retired generals from Nigeria, America, Britain, Ukraine, and all of them. They're there today under the leadership of no less a person. This is the first time under the leadership of General Amara Aidara Bangura, the Lieutenant General, weighing at the CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, for gather vision and come. And let me just tell you something before you come. After this today, from the 24th to the 27th, this country they host the Committee of Chief of Defense Staffs. From the 24th to the 27th of this month.
Defense staff from whose country?
ECOWAS. They're all there now for security meeting. for see how the issue of the Sahel. You see how central Sierra Leone is? You go imagine all the chief of defense staff them. And mark you, the current chief of defense staff in Liberia he was a student at the Horton Academy. Now they train him. So for me, it's a plus. They're all the generalism from Gambia, Liberia.
President Bio is the chairman of ECOWAS.
He is the chairman of ECOWAS, and the chief of defense staff is the chairman for all chief of defense staff. In fact, in the chair the meeting, Lieutenant General Amara Aidar Bangura.
Yes.
So that don't tell you the centrality of this country in terms of military capability, in terms of military finesse, in terms of the pathway where this country they lead. And give the military small time. Give them small time. All the fear about whether we get Air Force, we get Navy, we get this and that will be a thing of the past. But you don't sit on air and discuss your military capability. It's not.
All right, thank you so much. Short break. After that, 079 994 993.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. What's in again I go able game?
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You know get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad if you hear this so, but now the body no more is good for or is sweet na mouth.
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support the local economy as na Salonia then they get all the things them they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for pack 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for me picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salone.
You sabi Benny Mix?
I can tell you, that Solomon is fast food love dando.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking go strong, smart and healthy. They fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC banner. Benny Mix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, go on number 44 Battle Street, Piton, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
079 994 993. Hello, good morning. All right, Malaika, go ahead.
Yeah, well, as you very much aware, say stand right forward to the military barracks is a stone tool. So we get cordial relationship with the officers. Of course, the question whether the military, Salon military is equipped or is strong, that is no doubt about it. Just like how Mr. Kamari tell you, you know, she don't a public and tell you the capability of a military. But we know say the Salon army is very strong, is capable of any situation, you know. Of course, let me tell you, we get a very good tie with Egypt. Recently, Egypt give so many military equipment, whether not for make roads, whether not for make policy, and the most now say they're able for farm. And the Egypt government give you so many things, including arms and ammunition. You know, we cannot just boast of it in a radio station or in a television. But the Salon military is very equipped, very talented. So we are strong. We are strong enough.
All right.
The issue of Yenga, just like how Mr. Kamari talk, diplomatic solutions are the best. War is not the best.
Okay.
There is no war that ends in the battlefield.
Malaika, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
079 994 993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. February 18, they mark another Armed Forces Day. They recount the memories of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Hello, good morning. You name inside the call from?
Yeah, I call from Central, yeah?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Allah bless you all.
Amen.
We are in line with the government for celebrate the party rules. And they will truly die for Salone, for the love of the country, we truly die, they are giving a agenda. All the that we come, we come for celebrate the tree, let God bless them and let God carry them go back safe. I would say, God, thank you, at least we see life. We able soldiers at that time. What I try for say is Salome, I mean, they stay good, they're strong, but really, not for Guinea. It might be just Guinea population at times too for Sierra Leone. You see, me, I believe for younger issue, I believe diplomacy. Also, and diplomacy. You know, we say, they say, Guinea for taking the devil, they don't know. I think system never for change, transfer to government, but not to use vengeance. Syria, look, you have in Syria, Kenya, you have in Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine are support the Nepal. They don't go to Russia. You see?
Okay.
So now we try to use diplomacy for younger issues. Yeah.
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Usman.
Bumper.
Yes. Usman, today I would like for salute all the soldiers them. The one who don't die and the one in their life. A remarkable day today. Follow member. We will see the war. We will mean the war me mature. We know what you war mean. On one thing they escalated. Then we want big the party. They don't forget the wounded. Then the soldiers they wanna wounded and they still alive. They be fight this war. They will not forget them. They will encourage and motivate them. And again, you know, forget now the best time discussion for order the Minister for Foreign Affairs, because since Mamadi now a democratic leader, Lord use that platform there now so that the soldiers then they will get total control of that younger. They say for total control, but you need government and interest.
Okay.
And don't forget the peacekeeping side will make the power back there. There in the try for CC, we soldiers and they go out, they call the police and they go out because now they didn't save the survival, we didn't save the hard value, not easy, then they try. So we want more encourage them so that let them be peaceful and protect with territorial integrity of our nation. Thank you.
Okay, Bumper, thank you. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. February 18, today, they mark another year for a day for celebrates the armed forces. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Sul Court, I call from Dundas Street.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
I just want to ask the military one question. Because, you know, say no way the first war, now drone fighter them, not to ground fight. You need to send boots now. Right now, the kind of war they first, now drone fighter. I just ask if the military get drone fighter, jet. Drone fighter.
Okay.
Okay, now my contribution.
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello.
You know what's the call for? 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
You know inside the call from?
I call from Mr. Slope.
All right, go ahead.
I will tell now for the government go try for make you go add the pension money for the soldier there. The pension money is too low for the war wounded them. The pension money too low. Even to the civilians, they were not to soldier. The pension money too low, 250. May add the money for the people then be out the bigger.
All right. 079-994-993. February 18, they mark another Armed Forces Day with the recount memories. As much calls as possible here on the Epic Morning Show today. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Usman Mara.
Abuloko.
Yeah, Central Media One. God bless you, sir. Say bravo to the military. You know, them people are we deserve all the praise we they want. And don't do very well for protecting the people of this country. You know, they say bravo to them. May God make waiting and they think for make this country go before. May God give them the idea. So once more, thank you. The voice from Central Media One.
All right, thank you so much, Aboloko. We'll take as much calls as possible today. 079-994-993. Share your memories of the Salon Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Hello, good morning.
Now, Paconte, the call from Homegun.
Paconte, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yes, I did tell we soldier man then. Thank you. We soldier man then a fighter. Now, we don't know say we soldier man then a fighter. That's what then go out. What then go out now, they make name. We pray the government, let them boost the soldier man there up. I dey pray for all the way down there. Let God sorry for them. Let God give them good road. Let them boost the one day way they. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, Paconte, thank you. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You know inside the call from?
My name is Mr. Umar Gusafa, the call from IMAX.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I commend the Sierra Leone military force.
Why?
From where small, where they follow up with the international news, all waiting they don't do outside this country. I say bravo to them. And even where the war been come, where the war ended in 1999, we've been there applying with the freedom, all the things and what we see, how Salon military they handle the war. Me, I get respect for them, I get high respect for them. And what I want to say to the government, let them send them on international training. Because when you look globally now, the wars the way then the fed and sophisticated wars there. And we not get what it takes. If people then can't try for Ambogwinaya for let me defend with territorial integrity. So I plead to the president as well. Yeah, we not say it's not easy. But let me try for acquire certain things then we go upgrade the military. And with the international training that we then go get, we go there on a very firm footing for withstand any aggression, external aggression.
Okay. Thank
and
you.
then the last thing again, they call on the president. This younger issue, yes, we believe in diplomacy. It really don't take. But we want let before President Bio the common power, let them lay this matter to rest.
All right. Thank you so much. 079-994-993. Call inside the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You know inside the call from?
We highly connected at Solution Center. This is Alfred Suluku.
Alfred Suluku, you get 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, pa. Always soldier man there, I tell them thank you. The one that we don't die, let God give them good road. My brother, this country, they'll pray for peace. The peace. Now soldier man now then we able to give peace in this country. Soldier man don't need even for take civilian power. They will force alone now one whole power for them. And let God make at least the quaid and don't really they really do and so. Let God make let them continue. Which normally they talk to government. One, we need to forget some things that now like then chopper there. Some of the high weapons there way before say at least where if your enemy step there far, you say we able there far, you signal and say yes, you self ready. You understand? Now any kind way how you able fight, you understand? But if you not get any kind of weapon, then somebody can able knock you down. So now me appeal number to God.
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
You know inside the call from?
Lamin Samuel Kweato.
Lamin, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah. We talk to government for improve the conditions of the military because now there we have Bopam. Now we gallant officers then. Because we the Usai one part the big man them now the military they say now only 13% of the soldier man then are in barracks. So meaning huge amount of them personnel there they will not get shelter. And shelter na number one priority that they if we talk about the strength of the military. How somebody will come up from Waterloo for can work Minutong now as a military man. So government for empower them in that housing scheme. Let them build houses, let them build barracks them for them. Most of them let them in a barracks. They go find for the defense of this country.
Okay. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. You can share your memories with the RSLAF, Salon Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, boy from Godric.
Boy, go ahead.
Kudos to the Sierra Leone military. The Sierra Leone military are a very tough military. I'm glad the recruitment that they do now is how it should be, because standard recruitment, they give standard military. Secondly, I go also want on the technical side, let them make sure if we're not able to get the aircraft, but let's get at the aircraft because of the aircraft. And the aircraft in cheap, far way past the aircraft. So let's start with that. That's not the new advice on the technical side. So that you wake out your expensive aircraft, we put that on 1, 2, again. Because the ground force you tough partner. Salute to Commander-in-Chief, and I tell him thank you for what he do for the country. Thank you.
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show this morning, recounting the memories of the RSLAF. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You name inside the call from?
I am Moses Lamin from Dwaza.
Lamin, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah. Well, I want to give big thank you to the military of Sierra Leone. Then we don't maintain integrity, and I pray for me and continue for maintain integrity. Let no central government institution not use them as a tool. We know them for be a good, caring and concerned military. Let them continue for maintain that standard. So that's my contribution this morning.
All right. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show with the account the memories of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, RSLAF. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Concerned citizen.
All right, go ahead.
We're happy for this year and we salute all the military personnel for their good work. As the previous speaker don't talk, it is nice for the head of the military wing and the chief, the army chief. You don't start a very good work by looking back into the certain battalion, especially the 1st battalion, who by then whom they call when Abuba Force. We don't start to do some for the road, but along the way now we don't see such kind of we don't stop that work ending. And other caller talk about say it will be better let them try to renovate the barracks and back again. Because when you get a good place for settle or a home or a house, that gives the kind of zeal for making all to the country. Because it's one of the great challenges really the forces that they face. So please, would they please to the head, let them look into the welfare. Please,
All
please. Thank you for this day.
All right, a few more calls. 079-994-993. Call inside the show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah,
Usman Mara in the studio.
Yeah, I'm after coming from the left capital.
All right, go ahead.
How is this? How is kind? Thank you very much for this opportunity we can do. That is for all. You know, I'm very happy to you now. The kind of thing that you do, the journalism, the thing that you do. This is why they are going to actually weekly time from the coach. Then these are all Epic Radio. I'm not for people. I think because I'm a station, this a very current station, this very correct. Because the talent of the day is very correct. I'm very happy on that. So much happy happens day because I don't see because I'm in there and be the power to this time. I'm very happy so much to now the journalists in this country because the kind of great one of the when we make the wise that the world, you know, let God bless you, sir. Yeah.
Amen.
I'm very happy to Epic Radio because Epic Radio
from the time when they been our into street. Are they blame them? Because today, because it's quite talent people when they do. You know, I showed to three people around at the court. Yeah, that's what I mean. This one I'm after Kobe, now coach. You know, people are glad for me that say yes because the opportunity to go and do it. The idea what they go and do it. The journalists there, let God bless you now. Because the time get one of the play, we make with wise, we make with the see the wall, life in our hands. Let God bless you now. Yeah? You know, they don't only kill you for that.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, sir, thank you.
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We recount the memories of the Republic of Salon Armed Forces. Of course, you know, say every year, the 18th of February, they mark the day for celebrate Arslav. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, boss.
You name inside the call from?
Aditya.
Your name?
Ane Hamid.
All right, go ahead, Hamid. 1 minute.
We're glad for this soldier celebration, but you see, we armed forces, they get more thing for doing at this country. They get more thing for do. You see, we see South Africa country, the soldier then deal with the old politician there for ace the country up. But this country will be born. I see my armed forces there, then they join APC, SLPP for let this country not grow up. And it's very bad. You see, if it's a soldier right now,
give you a case study. Not just make allegations. Give you a case study as stuff which make you say so.
Yeah.
Why you say so? Why?
Yeah, because we they see other countries, then they push with it. They will not get lights, will not get no decently, and then we see the same soldier then they support.
So how is the military to blame?
Well, then get big goal. Then get big goal for play.
Well, I don't know. Let's take one more call and wrap up the first segment. 079-994-993. You don't just make allegations, baseless allegations on air. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Phoenix.
You name inside? Okay, Bakar, go ahead. Apologies.
I really be surprised this thing. I don't feel the soldier didn't get anything for celebrate. Because the past time we soldier them, they keep them in a way that then come with college, and come with institute to all the soldiers then. If you go to the barrack, you left there, then they give soldier them perfect uniform. Then they make soldier them live well. Then they supply the rest. Then they give them, they pay them fine. Then they make with them send me at the age. Soldier the day na street, they show them the parade, and they sing, say one green bobo, now you they make a fine show. It attracts the other people outside. They attract young man, they attract people and let them become soldier. My brother, I go na I see the kind way how Guineans sing. Then picking them more than the North them for become soldier. They meet small picking and they train active. Then they train them all the different things and they train them way young. But watch na Salonia if it happen. You dey see soldier, head of soldier, the kind way how in Papa they retire, how then they treat in Papa, waiting they happen. They not even sweet and say for them picking join soldier. These are some of the things in this show for highlight. You feel say the people away they come out internationally come na Salon never can celebrate. Salon get anything for show, for showcase. So these are the problem. If we let me talk some of them, say I not talk for them people here. Them people here then get secrets so they not for talk.
Bakar, thank you.
We for talk for them, stand for them. Thank you.
Let me take one more call. 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You name inside the call from?
Hey guys, good morning, sir.
All right, go ahead. 1 minute.
For this soldier day today, because now very good celebration for remember them. Like what do you mean?
Okay. Since we don't get much time inside the show, make I return to Solomon Sundu and Mr. Abdul Rahman. Okay, we'll just take this one call for replace that call we would lost day. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. All right, we don't get much time. Mr. Abdul Rahman, as we wrap up.
Yeah, thank you, Bara. I don't get the callers and concerns. I mean, this is show the fact say there is this desire for the growth of the army, especially when people make comparison with other foreign militaries in terms of global dominance, in terms of global naval dominance, in terms of air superiority, technological leadership, and special operations. I'm sure the thinking of Sierra Leoneans now follow week one morning and see the Salon Army just be like the Naval SEALs, that the United States of America, or the Air Commandos, that Britain, or the Gurkhas. But that said, let's just start with the vision of the CDS. When he was appointed on the 26th of November 2024, the current Chief of Defense Staff, Amara Aidara Bangura, being intent for Ghetto to call a motivated force, operationally efficient, and leverage technology. And I'm sure you don't take steps for actualize all the vision and day. One, with the establishment of the tri-service. The tri-service, as we speak now, they create a kind of agility, inter-service collaboration. And many people, they talk of the welfare. This now one of the, if not the first Chief of Defense Staff, we tag himself for be a welfare-centric general. That is to say, what did they undermine command and control of the military? Now that thing where they call welfare. There is now a personnel welfare, operational efficiency, financial sustainability through the defense enterprise. You get for see a situation in the next coming years. Amara, you get for say a situation where all over military stalls, if you're not a military personnel, be you a soldier or an officer, you can go to the stall and they, if you get your card, anything you want buy how many provision or any clothing, just give you your card. Then they extract them from it's happened in first advanced democracies like in America and UK. Okay. Just give you card. Then they take anything. Then they extract that from his salary. Okay. You understand? Now
we will expect that in Salon, in the coming years.
The steps are already there.
Okay.
The space are already there. The structures are coming up.
All right.
Then stalls and then until you get for seeing that Juba will force Aberdeen. You understand? And they talk from a well-informed position. Then I have been a disciple who say the current general don't buy acres of land across the country, more than 4,000. You understand? For rice cultivation, production, and productivity, for self-sustainability.
Okay.
When you look at ref importation, now one of the greatest chunk who Salon government is spend money, then they say we want this joint to sell from that, creating military farms. Get cashew farm, where in the next 2 years, the crop you don't come up. You all get right. All on the fish pond and all the rest.
Another caller talk about the recruitment, the quality of recruitment.
What's it mean? It gets evidence of anything we know quality?
It say he actually impressed in recent years.
Yeah, because the processes they be very well monitored. You get two sets. You get the general army, you get the cadet. You understand? And cadet is a specific number. These are specialized military force. Where it be say you get doctors, engineers, lawyers, and all the rest. Then the process done. And it was very transparent. They make it very clear. They give dates them when you intend for apply. Normally in recruitment, people don't know. Not to sababu. What you normally can put you off, either one physical fitness or you get underlying medical condition.
And the height?
Well, the height again can count, but not much. That it can be a very last consideration. But medical consideration, they can force, and physical fitness. You don't go recruit a lazy or a sick individual. You understand? You get some condition, and then you see one. There was a reported incident in Makeni. One of the recruits, after he don't do some exercise, he just fall, collapse, and die.
Okay.
It can be an underlying condition. We don't know. That make it go through all into a day. And the greatest thing now, the president over the time, when he address troops, now the armed forces, they tell you say, leave you the army, leave the politicians with their politics. If you're a military officer, you are a politician, pull the uniform and go join the politician. Leave politics for the politician. You don't say that one day over and over. And the greatest thing we need to celebrate, one of ours, my own brother, my own schoolmate, though he attended both school, we attended CKC, he's now the ECOWAS standby commander, Brigadier General SS Masakoy.
All right, okay.
You understand? The ECOWAS standby force being headed by Lola as a person, now Sheikh Suleiman Masakoy. So all that day na accolade to the force. So we need for celebrate.
All right, Mr. Sunu, quickly as we wrap up.
I think the callers all look towards the welfare of the military, and that's where me can sit on we are beginning emphasis on that the military for be well equipped and we expect much from them. And one the way they insinuate that the military they do well, that they allow the politicians and for do what they do. I don't know what they mean by that. And Mickey always say, Sierra Leone, I think we left this too much hate for let him be like how it been in Burkina Faso or compare with Sierra Leone don't go far beyond that one day. Military, we don't go beyond that kind of thing in a salon. We don't expect that again for happen in this country here. Now make we talk to politicians and say, if you don't in a position of trust or they don't elect you, do what you promise do for the people. The military, then they for save lives and property. So like where the other caller talk about them welfare, he mentioned about the pension. Now this president can increase pension to 250. I agree with and say the pension for increase because now the welfare and that's what they talk about. The other one talk about housing facility. Yes, I believe say all lentin and the nothing and that we want for military because if you talk say 13% and then a military barrack, then what's about the remaining? We then say we want them facilities and they. So we call on governments for make themselves put more weight, and as the other caller be talk about anti-craft or aircraft, all of them see me, but I don't talk to us. We not disclose military secrets, but one for suicide salon go able to achieve then thing and they at least let we say we get thousands of armored car, we get their equipment, and the other caller talk about drone.
Maybe that's also a military secret.
But we need for highlight time. In as much as the caller they make concern, they talk about drone and the like. And when you look at the world today, you get technology the way we need for improve on. So we set now one part, we need part of the global world. So and the last one way I go say, the military farm. I don't again for my brother. When I done they mean one of my advocates and that we are not in war. The military, the police, not only the military, even the prison. You understand? All them forces and they may then get a farm. In as much as the feed salon, they lead towards sustainable development. Let we talk about feed Sierra Leone in the military. Let them say begin supply with rest. Government is spending so much money. So if we begin produce rest, we buy from the military. I think say that will help for minimize the importation of rice. So one for encourage
the feed salon too.
Yeah, exactly. So we want for encourage all the callers and waiting and say about the military. We serve the land, we voice for say yes, we need more facility for the military.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining me here on the fourth segment of the Epic Morning Show. Abdurrahman Kamara, station manager at Star Television, and Solomon Sundu, executive director for Be Found. Continue for stay with me here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and we Epic Radio Facebook page and other social media handles them as we go continue for doing a continued live special coverage of the Armed Forces Day celebration now the Julius Maada Bio Parade Square on all the major social media handles on Facebook, on TikTok and on Instagram.
The Defense Minister, the Army Chief of Staff, the SLA, and to all civilians. Come on now, we go! Man, I want you all for listen to this song about civil and military relationship. We get for tight time up for salon.